Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to your maths class. On 25th of July, you had your second online test, and all of you have performed well in the exam. Okay, and you got your marks after the submission of the test, right? Okay, and today we will discuss the answers of the questions from mental maths part, okay, of chapter number 1, and the name of the chapter is numbers. Okay, but before moving to that, let me correct one thing. Okay, it is question number C. Okay, we did it in the first revision class of chapter number 1. Okay, there is one correction to make. The place value of question number C2. Okay, the place value of 2 is here in the number 25,207. Okay, here it is correct, 2 into 10,000, 20,000. Okay, when you write in words, it should be 2 10,000. Okay, this one left out. Okay, so I am making the correction now. And here let me tell you, while doing revision, no need to write all this in your classwork copy. Okay, if you are given any homework, then that homework should be written in the classwork copy. Okay, all of you. Now let us start the discussion of the answers from mental maths part. Okay, now here the answers of mental maths also, no need to write all this in your classwork copy. Okay, you can write down the answers in page number 19 in the book using a pencil. Don't use pen to write in the book. Okay, now let us discuss the questions one by one. You are given their total 10 questions. Okay, the first one, here the question is, how many hundreds are there in 1 million? Okay, how many hundreds are there in 1 million? Okay, now see here. It is the number which represent 1 million. Yes? Okay. Now you have to check how many hundreds are there. Okay? How many hundreds? So for that, what you have to do? You have to divide 1 million by 100. Okay? And after dividing 1 million by 100, you will get what? 10,000. Yes? Okay. So how many hundreds are there in 1 million? There are 10,000 hundreds are in 1 million. Understood? Now, moving to the next question. Write the smallest 5-digit number using 3 different digits. Smallest 5-digit number using 3 different digits, right? Okay. What are the smallest digits? We know the smallest one, it is what? 0. Then the next one is 1, right? Then the next one is what? 2. Yes? Okay. Now see, these are the what? The smallest 3 different digits, right? You have to write what? Smallest 5-digit number using 0, 1 and 2. Smallest 5-digit number. How many digits do you have here? Total 3, right? Okay. First, let us write some blanks here for the 5-digit numbers. Okay. Second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay. Which one is the smallest among these 3? 0, right? But we can't write 0 at the first. Yes? Why? Because if we will write 0 at the first, then that digit will not be a 5-digit number. So what we have to write? We have to write the next digit which comes just after 0. It is what? 1. So first here let us write 1. Okay? And Which one is the greatest here? 2. 2 right at the last. Okay, and write how many zeros you have to write here. Okay, understood? So what is the number here? 10,002 is the smallest 5-digit number using 3 different digits. 3 different digits which we are using 0, 1 and 2, right? Okay. Now the next one, write the smallest 5-digit odd number. Okay. To write the smallest 5-digit odd number, first we will need the smallest 5-digit number, right? Okay. What is the smallest 5-digit number? The smallest 5-digit number is what? 10,000, right? Then add 1 to this. You will get the smallest 5-digit odd number, right? 10,000 plus 1, it will be what? 10,001, which is the smallest 5-digit odd number. Yes? Okay. Up to here all of you have understood. Now moving to question number 4. We cannot write 0 in Roman numeration system. Is it true? Yes, it is true. We cannot write 0 in Roman numeration system. Okay. Now let us move to question number 5. Okay. Here question number 5 is write 12 million in words using Indian place value system. Okay. First let us recall both the place value systems. Okay. The international place value system, it comprises of how many periods? 3 periods, right? Ones, thousands and millions. Okay. And each period is further subdivided into 3, right? Ones period, it is divided into ones, tens and hundreds. Then thousands into thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, right? Then millions, it is also subdivided into millions, 10 millions, 100 millions. Okay. And the Indian place value system, it comprises of 4 periods, right? Ones period, it is same. There are 3 subdivisions, ones, tens, hundreds. Okay. And for thousands, it is thousands and 10,000s. Okay. In lakhs, okay, there are lakhs periods and 10 lakhs period. Okay. And crores can be subdivided into crore and 10 crore. Okay. Do you remember? Now let us put the number given here in digits first. 12 million, right? So 12 million. Here we have put the number, right? Okay, then the next step is what? You have to write in words using Indian place value system. Okay, for this one, what you have to see? Okay, here 1 is in crores place, right? This 2 and 0 are in lakhs place. Here 0 zeros in thousands, and here also all are zeros. Okay, so how you have to write? In crores place, what are the subdivisions? 10 crore and 1 crore, right? Sorry, 10 crore and crore. So here what we have to write? 1 is in crores place, so we will write 1 crore. Then we have to put a comma because after 1 the another period starts, right? Here 20, 20, 20 lakh, right? Okay. When we write 12 million in words using Indian place value system, the number will be what? 1 crore 20 lakh. Understood? Now let us move to question number 6. Place value of a digit can never be less than of its face value. Is it true? Yes, it is true, right? Let us discuss it using an example. Let us take the example of the number 25. Okay, what is the place value of this 5? 5 into 1, because it is in ones place, it will be 5. What is the face value? Face value is 5 only. Okay, now so this 2, what is the place value of it? 2 into, it is in tens place, 10, it will be what? 20. Okay, what is the face value? It is 2 only. So what you can see here, that place value, it is either greater than or equal to that number, which cannot be less than the number. Yes, so place value of a digit never be less than its face value. Okay, now let us move to question number 7. Question number 7 is, how many 3-digit numbers are there in all? Okay, to find out the answer, what you need? First of all, you need the greatest 3-digit number. It is what? 999. Okay, and subtract the greatest 2-digit number, and it is 99. Okay, subtract it, you will get what? 900, which is your required answer. So how many 3 digits number are there in all? Total 900 numbers. Okay, then question number 8 is, which is smaller? This one, CXIV or 95? First we have to know, right, this Roman number belongs to which Hindu-Arabic number, right? Okay, this Roman number represents 114, right? How? Because X, it is smaller than C, so we have to add it. Then 4, it is also smaller than this one, so we have to add it. 100 plus 10 plus 4, it will be 114, right? So which one is smaller, 114 or 95? Obviously 95, right? So the answer will be what? 95. Yes? Okay. Now moving to question number 9. Which symbols of Roman numeration system are never repeated? Okay, are never repeated. Now see here, suppose you have to write 10 in Roman numeration system. What you will write? You will write X, right? Will you write VV? No, you will write directly X to represent 10. Okay, for like that only, to represent 100, what you will write? C. Okay, will you write LL? No, you will not write. Yes? Okay, so the symbols in Roman numeration system which are never repeated, those are what? First one is V. Yes, then next one L. Yes, okay, and what will be the next one? And the next one will be what? D. Okay, D represents what? 500. To represent 1000, do we use 2 D's? No, we use directly what? M. 1000, to represent 1000, we write M in Roman numeration system. We don't write like DD. Yes? Okay. Now moving to the last question. Which is greater? This one or this one? So to answer this, what we should know? What does these two Roman numbers represent in Hindu-Arabic numbers, right? Okay, first let us see the first one. L means what? 50. Then 10, 20, 30. Yes, and IX means 9. It will be what? 89. Okay. Now moving to the next one given. Okay, X, C, I. C means what? 100, right? X, that means 10. The smaller one, it is coming just before the greater one. So for this, what we have to do? We have to do subtraction 100 minus 10. Okay, then we have to add the last one, 1, right? 90 plus 1, it will be what? 91. So this one represents what? 89. This one represents 91, right? So which one is greater? The second one, 91 with 91 value, right? X, C, I. Okay. So with this, we finished the answers of the questions from Mental Maths of chapter number 1, and the page number is 19. Okay, no need to write all this in your class or copy. Yes. So today what we discussed the answers of Mental Maths, right? In our next class we will discuss again how to put numbers in Indian place value system and international place value system, and how to write the number names. Okay, or if you have any doubt from the first chapter, you can comment in the comment section below. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you everyone.